Hello. Okay, so this is the scariest part for me dealing with technology. Putting myself out there and having it fail on me is not fun, but that's okay. I'm back. I think we've got it down now. We're still on the testing, so thanks for bearing with me. I am going to jump right in. We are redoing yesterday's live in the hopes that everything works beautifully today. And I have a feeling it's going to be good now. But you know me, I'm always Miss Positivity. So let's come over here. Looks like it's moving good. Yay! So I just want to remind you, first of all, that the promo is only through 12 Central Time tomorrow. There are these beautiful How Do You Do stickers in bright and beautiful colors, and you get them free with a $75 order. So make sure you check that out before they go away tomorrow. If you love nice bright colors on your cards, I'm just going to show this before we get started. This is another option. I was going to teach something using all three of these together, but as you know, my thing is building on fast to fab pages. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to stick with what I love. So we are going to talk about that. We're going to use this template and this cute punch and this border maker cartridge. And we are going to do something super fun. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. First of all, I love to build on fast to fab. And these are the gradient pages. And they are absolutely stunning. And these are the two that are next to each other if you open the pack. However, sometimes I want the design part of it and not necessarily the colors. So I want two pages like this that go together. So there's a couple of ways to do that. One would be to open a second pack of these same pages, and that would work. Or you can do what I did yesterday, and I'm going to redo the technique, but I'm not going to redo the whole pages. So this is the technique we're going to do. I wanted it to go down both sides. So what I did was I pulled a green page. So it was this same page, but in the green. And I pulled the yellow page. And what's really great about this is that you can pull these two pages with the same design aspects. And look, because I matted these pictures with the yellow from over here, and these pictures with the green from over here, used the yellow here and the green here, it pulled it together. So I still had the double page spread, but I got to use the design elements that I wanted. So let's go ahead and do this technique using yet another beautiful page. So let's talk about this. The first thing that we need is some of the beautiful papers like we used on here. So we need two different colors because see, this is your zigzag and these are your two colors of square. So I'm going to choose to make my zigzag. This isn't the zigzag, it's called the double rickrack punch. Double rickrack. And it looks like a little zigzag, right? And we are going to punch from here. And we need two, but what's super fun about this one is that it's double. So, oh, look how smooth it's going today. Okay, I think I have my internet problems worked out. Yay. So let's talk about this punch as we move it up. You know, if you know me, you know I'm an Energizer bunny, and I like to go fast, fast, fast. But I want to make sure that I tell you guys this every time we punch a delicate punch. Anytime you have something really delicate, like this is kind of delicate, and you're dealing with a designer or thinner paper, you really want to make sure that you move at a slow pace, pull it up and out and not straight out, and that way you will not accidentally rip your paper. Super important because, you know, you just don't want to have to start all over again. Okay, so now we are going to take our page and move it out of our way. And we're going to measure this over here. And we want to take it to the 1/2 inch. Now, I love using the mat to keep things straight and measure. So this is our 1/2 inch. And we're just going to look at our paper at that point. And then we're going to take one of our zigzags. And I cannot say enough good things about these silicone mats. I hope we come back out with them because I love them. But we're going to take this rickrack punch, and we want to put it to the left over here so it's closest to the edge on our paper. We're going to put it down, and we just want it to go along the edge all the way up. Oh, I moved that off the line a little bit. There we go. Now we're back. And we're back. Okay. So there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make our half triangles. And this is a super simple and easy thing to do. We're going to put this in, and on this side, your paper is just kind of line up against the edge of here. And over here, we want it to line up with the corner. And what's nice with these punches is that you can put it down and you can kind of do like a hold on it, so that you can take your time and get it exactly where you want it to go. So I'm going to hold this up and show you. See how we're getting our triangle, and it is right to there and right to there. So hopefully you can see that on camera. And we're just going to punch. And we're going to go all the way down, making these. Another fun thing about this is that you could actually cut the extra off and do a second border if you wanted to. But this technique that we're using, you could use a border sticker to go down there. You could use a different border maker punch, but it just adds a little bit of character onto your paper. So now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to take our border and just add our tape down it. And then remember, we're going over here to the 1/2 inch on the left up against the edge and starting the edge of the border there. We're just going all the way up, putting it down. And it's just adding this little tiny bit of fun to our triangles. Okay, so then we're just going to take our punch and do the same thing we just did. Oh, look at that. I didn't tape it down quite all the way there. Came up a little bit. That's okay. We're just going to start it up a little bit further so we don't have that little gummed up spot. Okay, I'm going to come in, and just remember that you can do a 1/2 punch down where it doesn't actually punch the paper, to kind of hold it steady until you get it exactly where you want it. Super easy technique to get those half triangles. You could also cut squares and cut them in half, but this gets them exactly the same every time, so kind of fun. Okay, then we're going to need some triangles out of just the color that we used as our little squiggle over here. Don't you love how I switch up the name of it every time? Double rickrack, little squiggle, zigzag. This is why my friend Tracy always makes me call things by their exact name. Okay, put that in there. It's being wiggly on me. Got a piece of paper stuck in there. If that happens, all you have to do is take your multi-purpose tool, clean it out, and voila. There we go. That was my problem. Okay. So we're just going to go all the way up, getting our little triangles. And we'll do it down the other side so we have enough. Super fun and simple technique. So I don't know if you guys had anything exciting happen today, but we woke up to our horses definitely believe that it is spring. The wind blew and blew and blew in like a lion, and it blew the gate right open, and our horses were out. And so we woke up to a phone call from our neighbors. We have new neighbors, and they are super sweet and nice. And they said, hey guys, the horses are out. And not only did they let us know they were out, but they came over and helped get them back in. So, and then they suggested that we have a block party and all get to know each other. So I'll tell you what, I don't know about the rest of you, but those are awesome neighbors. So, okay, so now we have all of our little triangles here, and I'm going to build down this side of the page. This is the inside. I like my borders to be towards the outside, and highly recommend that you use these little tiny $2 clips. And then this is just for spacing purposes. So I want to be on this side of this border that's already down the page. This is what I love about Fast to Fab. There's already a border on the page. It's already pretty. I'm just adding my own little touch to what's already there. And so in these couple of minutes that it's going to take to make this page, we're going to dress it up and make it our own. So that's what's really great about Fast to Fab. Okay, so these little clips just hold it there so that we can put everything down. And now we are just going to alternate every other for our design. Now, even though on camera, and on camera always makes me a little nervous, I'm going to try really hard to go a little slow so that I can line them up well. Yesterday I went kind of fast and it was not as good as the one that I did when I was not on air. Oh, that one has a little bunged up corner, so I'm going to switch to this one. So you're just going to go down and you're going to line it up so it's up against the bottom and the side on each one. So, and then we're going to switch to the other side. Oh, I hope everybody else is scrapbooking this weekend. I have some fun people coming over for a crop this weekend. And I have some little fun demos planned. And we're just going to be kind of relaxed and cropping at the cabin. So I'm super excited about that. Okay. Just going to keep going down. And we're lining it up in the corner. Put it down too soon, Jessie. Okay. I like doing demos in real life even more because people talk back to me. But on here, it's fun. I'm watching for comments, but I guess people are just intently watching. Okay. Almost there. I wonder if you're doing YouTube things, if you're getting your nails done could be a write-off because, you know, my nails are always a mess on camera. I don't think it'll make me take time to sit still and do it, but it's a thought, right? Yellow one next. And a squiggly one. Okay. So then you're just going to take your clips off. And voila. Now you're going to have to hold them down a little bit because they are just slightly too big in some spots if you didn't get your triangle exactly right. I want to make sure I tell you that because sometimes mine are a little bit too big. So if you just hold them down, then they will come out. And that way you won't wonder what the heck you did whenever you do it. And so then you have this really cute little border down the side and you get to make your page your own with your own little style and add your pictures. And I'll bring my completed ones back over. So here are my completed layout. Just super fun and adds a little bit of something whenever you add that border down the side before you do the punching. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm so happy it wasn't choppy and you guys have a great night. Thanks so much. Oh, hi Cassie, love the triangles, the bottom two triangles. I will PM you because I don't know exactly what the question is. Okay, thanks everybody.